The pixelated sun beat down on the Candy Kingdom, a place usually bustling with the cheerful industry of Waddle Dees and the occasional heroic puff from Kirby. Today, however, a strange, yellow, circular visitor had arrived, rolling through the streets with an unnerving efficiency, gobbling up every stray piece of fruit and power pellet in sight. It was Pac-Man, fresh from a glitch in the arcade matrix, and he was hungry. Kirby, mid-nap under a giant lollipop, stirred. A juicy cherry just within reach vanished with a waka-waka sound. His eyes snapped open, and he saw the intruder, a blur of yellow, leaving a trail of empty wrappers. "Pollo!" Kirby squeaked, a sound that usually preceded a heroic charge. Pac-Man paused, a half-eaten banana dangling from his pixelated maw. He eyed the pink puffball. "Waka?" he responded, a challenge in his digital voice. He had faced ghosts, but this was new. He inhaled a spiky pineapple, transforming into Needle Kirby. He launched himself, a pincushion of pink fury, at Pac-Man. The yellow hero, however, activated a power pellet he'd been saving, turning translucent and momentarily impervious. He phased right through Kirby, leaving the puffball embedded in a giant gumdrop. The final showdown took place in the Grand Hall of King Dedede's castle, now eerily devoid of food. Pac-Man, confident, chased after Kirby, who seemed to be strategically positioning himself. Just as Pac-Man was about to chomp down on what looked like the last cookie, Kirby inhaled a warp star. Pac-Man stopped, his mouth agape. A warp star? That wasn't food. Kirby, now astride the sparkling star, zipped around the hall, creating a vortex. Pac-Man found himself caught in the whirlwind, dizzy and disoriented. He tried to chomp, but there was nothing to bite, just the swirling colors of the warp star's trail. Then, with a final mighty pollo, Kirby dismounted the warp star, and with a precision only a true gourmand could muster, inhaled the entire whirlwind. And with it, a very dazed, very surprised Pac-Man. Kirby, now sporting a yellow circular pattern on his cheeks and a faint waka-waka sound emanating from his belly, patted his stomach contentedly. He then, with a little burp, spat Pac-Man back out. The arcade hero landed with a soft thud, no longer looking quite so hungry. He looked at Kirby, then at the empty hall, and for the first time, Pac-Man felt full. "Pollo!" Kirby chirped, offering Pac-Man a small, untouched cherry he'd apparently saved. Pac-Man, for the first time, politely declined. He had learned a valuable lesson. Some appetites were bigger than his, and some heroes, though small and pink, were just better at eating everything. He had faced his match, and it wasn't a ghost. It was a puffball,